It starts as a casual new favorite show, nothing too crazy, just that you turn it on and see what it's all about. Next thing you know, these characters are kind of infiltrating your mind and they become all you can kind of think about. They're kind of your entire identity now. As the days and weeks, maybe even months go on, you start to find yourself almost nitpicking and picking apart the franchise in ways that didn't really bother you before. Ideas and concepts that you want to explore almost seem like they begin to push against the boundaries of the franchise. You find yourself almost irritated, like you're confined in this kind of space that you've made for yourself or that maybe even others expect of you, and you just don't seem to fit anymore. You've begun nitpicking and criticizing things that just weren't bothering you, and you almost find it difficult to hone back in that feeling of passion that you felt when you first found love. If this sounds anything like you, I hope you can take comfort in the fact that this is something that I regularly deal with, and I'm not quite sure where it comes from or why. Part of me is like, well, maybe it's just a heart issue and I just need to approach characters with a sense of selflessness and not expect them to fit everything that I want them to do. But then part of me is like, maybe it's as simple as just, I'm over it now. The answer to these sensations truly do depend on the person, but I found that it's often an indicator that it's time to return back to my roots and work on some of my own stories. Oh, on the topic of original stories, in this video are 2 time lapses of some story moments from one of my characters, Locke. We will touch on them at some later point in some other video, but I just wanted to bring that up before I forget. But yeah, and I can acknowledge that it always feels great when you post the fan art and it does numbers. That dopamine hit is real. I'll likely continue to draw fan art from time to time, here and there. I don't say this to diss on fan art by any means. I love it. But for once, I think I'd really just love to stay in the mindset of I'm an artist who draws fan art from time to time, as opposed to a fan artist who occasionally dabbles in her original characters. I feel like so often I'm in the latter. I just love to give my characters the space to grow and develop. They get to a point where they start to, and then they kind of just fall apart, or they just get tossed by the wayside when something new and shiny comes along. I want to be able to enjoy the new and shiny things, but I'm still in the process of figuring out how to keep my center so that way I don't get sidetracked too quickly and lose my artistic identity. And I honestly even find that when I do keep my center intact, being my characters and original stories, I can better appreciate other IPs. Like, I can appreciate them for what they are. And oh, look what you did over there. Like, that's cool. As opposed to feeling like, what am I doing? What am I adding? This artist already did this, that, and the other, and they're better than me, or they're this, or they're that. I don't really have anything more to contribute, and I'm stingy, and yada, yada, yada. It's a spiral. Can you tell? This video doesn't really have a concise conclusion, I don't think, as this is something I'm still actively trying to figure out. But if there's anything you take away from this little ramble of a video, continue to drop but tons of love on your characters. They are original to you for a reason. You have something to share that only you can. Use that. Your favorite characters will always be there, but yours may never see the light of day unless you continue to nourish them.